Hello once again. Welcome back to Anointed Hands Kitchen. Today we are coming to prepare butter bread. Butter bread is one of the common bread in Ghana, and you will love to eat again and again. So today that is what we are coming to prepare. I've got my water here to prove the yeast. It is just body temperature. So that's the water I've got. It's about 2 cups here. That's the water. Then I'm coming to add my yeast. This one is instant yeast, but I will still ferment it in the water to see how active it is. So that is my yeast in the water, and I will add a little bit of the sugar. This is 50 grams of sugar I have measured to use for the whole bread. So I'll take part of it, about 1 tablespoon, then to stir. For yeast need warm sugar to proof, so that's it. We'll set that one aside. We'll cover it, set it aside. I'll bring it back to show you when it proves. Good, that is all done. So now let's get on with our main job for today. We've got our flour, that is it. We've got a bread flour. This is 500 grams because I'm making quite a big loaf. So that is it. We will sieve it. Right, sieve it. The reason why we sieve flour, so that at least you can incorporate air in the flour, and then you take up any residue or anything that is not meant to be inside your bread. So hopefully there's nothing in, but the main reason why we sieve flour is to incorporate air into the flour. See, absolutely nothing. It's clean and clear, beautifully sieved. Right, so that is our flour sieve. And without wasting much time, I'll take about 3 tablespoons. So I will use that one when I'm rolling my bread, and I'll put the remaining sugar in. Remember, the sugar was 50 grams because you don't need to have too much sugar when it comes to butter bread. And this is just a pinch of salt. Good. And then I'll stir all my dry ingredients together. Stir. Right. Set that one aside. Once it's ready. And I've got my butter here. This one is around 50 grams of butter. Because remember, it's butter bread. So it has to be that rich dough. It has to get that rich dough. No, you can only make bread with just yeast and sugar. That is just the normal bread. But if you want a rich dough, to have a rich bread, you have to add a little bit of things to it to make it rich, to make it nice. And I've got 1 egg here, which I'll add to it later. Right, so we are waiting for the yeast to proof, and then we'll come back. Our yeast is proving beautiful, so that tells us the yeast is active, so we can go ahead and start our bread. So I will add the butter to the flour. You can do it either way. You can add the yeast water. Hands is already washed. You can add the water and then melt the butter and add it to it. Any way you prefer, it's okay. But I prefer to put the butter in and rub in first. Rub in the butter with the flour first. So I'll rub it in. I'll rub it in. See, I'll rub it in first. Oh, this will be beautiful. I'll rub it in first to get that smooth texture first before I will add the liquid. Good. Right, so I've got cold milk around 50 grams. I'll add it to the yeast. Good. Now have 1 egg. I'll break the egg and add it to the liquid. As I said, it's rich dough, so we need all the sweetening things inside to make it lovely. And I've got natural yogurt here. Oh, it's really rich dough indeed. I'll add a little bit to my mixture, just a little, just half teaspoon. Now I'll bring it to this mixture. Right, I'm using this one, this type of the head of the mixture. That's what I'm using today. Because the reason being is that makes it a little bit quicker and faster. Right. So now proceed to add our liquid. Sorry, a bit by bit. It's going to be a little bit noisy at this point. Okay. Before I forget, I'll add a little bit of turmeric to the mixture, just a little, to give me that yellowish color when I cut the bread. That one is optional though, really optional. Right, there we are with a beautiful dough. Look at that. Look at the color. Look at the color. Right, and this one too, you can do it without the mixture if you don't have. All you have to do after putting the liquid in, you mix it with your hand. Then you knead it. You can knead it like this till it becomes soft. So you can use the mixture, you can knead it. If you don't have the mixture, you can equally prepare a nice butter bread that you will enjoy equally good as you use. So you just knead it. Just knead it. See how beautiful it is. Good. Need a little bit of a flour on the board. The flour that we left behind, that is 3 tablespoons that we picked from our measurement. Look at that. Look at the color. Honestly, it looks good already. So at this point, we'll put it back in our bowl. And then we'll cover it with a tea towel. And we'll leave it on our working surface for at least an hour. It depends on where you are. If where you are is hot, at least 30 minutes could do you. But where I am, it's a bit cold, so I might have to leave it for at least an hour so that it can prove well, so that I can get the soft and the yummy butter bread I'm craving for. So at this point, we will leave it on our working surface and come back and check and see how our bread is doing. We have our tin, our loaf tin here is quite big. It's quite a big loaf tin. That's why we took 500 grams of the flour. So we have our loaf tin grease already ready cover it. Before you be able to prepare a nice shape of butter bread, you need a loaf tin that has got a cover on it. And you can get this loaf tin in any online to buy if you really want to try this type of beautiful butter bread. So that is it, covered, and we are ready, waiting for our dough to prove to right. Now our dough has proved beautifully. Look at that, just press it. Just double in size, and it is very soft. Believe you me, the smell is absolutely heaven. So I've got the rolling pin here. We'll roll it, then we'll put it in our loaf tin. Of flour on it. Roll. See how beautiful, gorgeous the color is. And it into two. Good. Roll. Cooking is just fun. Absolutely beautiful. Right. So we've got our loaf tin already greased over here. So we will fold it in. Look at that. See? How good is that? Right, so there it goes in our loaf tin. And we'll cover it and we'll leave it to prove again for another hour. And we'll come back again and we'll have a look. Right, the remaining ones, I've got another loaf tin here, so we'll just roll that one as well. See, there we go. That go in as well. Straight to make it fill up. Right, that is our bread again. Just leave it on the table and we'll cover it with a tea cloth again, just for it to double in size. Honestly, take time. You need all the patience to make bread, really. You need all the patience to make bread if you really want to eat bread. You know, because now you don't know what we buy, so if you can cook on your own, if you can make something on your own, I think it will be better and it will help us all. Right, so we'll give it another time to prove, double in size, and we'll come back and have a look. Right, our bread has proved. Look it. So now it's going to the oven. We'll bake it for in about 30 to 45 minutes because it's a little bit bigger, so we have to give it a time so that it can cook and cook well. So it will come out with a beautiful butter bread. Look at that. Look at our bread. Look it. Absolutely beautiful. See how beautiful it is. See, look at how soft. You press it. Look at that. See how soft it is. It's looking gorgeous. Let's cut it and see what we've got. Oh my, oh my. Look at that. Look at that. That is our beautiful, yummy butter bread already. Look at that. Look it. How soft, how beautiful. Look at that. So please, if you like it, subscribe to Anointed Hands Kitchen and for more recipe like this. Oh, honestly, see how beautiful it came out, so beautifully from the pan. As I was saying, it was quite a big pan, so it took a lot of time for it to cook. I gave it a lot of time, at least almost an hour, and look at that. It is worth it. It is worth it. And that is the little one. Now we did also. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. So if you are happy with it, please try it, like it, share, and subscribe to Anointed Hands Kitchen. Always remember that whatever it is, our God will work it out. God bless you. I hope you will try it. Oh, absolutely God bless. And you see, it just come beautifully like this. God bless you. We'll meet again. Bye bye.